Okay, so I want to show you how to key out a green screen. And so I'm in Adobe Premiere, and what I want to do is start off by just getting my footage together. So I right click, import, and I just stole some footage from the internet, so I'll just import that real quick. And some of you may have seen this before, Shia LaBeouf. And so I'm just going to click here, make an in point, make an out point, and drag it down to my sequence, and it'll create a sequence. Now if I double click on this, it's going to pull this edited clip up into my source window again. So if I click on this tab, or you might see effect controls somewhere up here, but if I click on this tab, I can click on effect controls. If you see a tab here, just click it. And that pulls me over to all my effects right here. The next thing I want to do is actually find the effect for keying out a green screen. So I'll go into my effects down to where my project video clips are, and I'll click on effects. There's a little tab right here, type in key, and the one I like to use is called the ultra key. So I'll click and drag it by the icon up here. So now that I've added the key right here, I need to tell it what color I would like to key out. So right now it's set for nothing, and if I click on this little eyedropper and move it over to the green screen, I can select the color green and key it out. So when I click, it gets rid of everything that's green and it basically punches a hole in it so it's transparent. But as you can see, we've got a little bit of problem where it's a little bit lighter up here. And so what I want to do that works great for most videos is go over to matte generation, click the down arrow, and where it says pedestal, move that all the way over to probably about 80, 90, could go to 100 if you need to, but it looks like maybe 75 will work pretty well. Now one thing you may notice, he's got a little bit of green around him. So I can go to matte cleanup, click that arrow down, and I can do what's called choke on here. And that will kind of choke in where the green is a little bit. And this one you don't want to do too much, because if you do a lot, you're going to start really cutting away at him. But we can do it maybe like 30, 45, and we get rid of a little bit more of that. Okay, so I want to see what's really kind of going on here. So I'm going to put something behind him. And if I move this up, then I have a video track that I can put behind him. So what you usually want to do is add something interesting in the background, but I am just going to add a color matte. And so it's going to be the same size as my normal footage. Click OK. And I'm just going to pick a color in here that I like. We'll give it kind of like a nice magenta look. And we'll click OK. And I'll just keep it the same color name it is. And I'm going to click and drag it over underneath him and extend it out. So now through this video, he'll have this magenta background. And so I have him keyed out, and in the background I've changed the color. And that is how you can key out a green screen.